I recently bought a laser, and I'm finding that while I'm testing the materials, it's getting pretty expensive. So I looked on Temu. Temu has the same kind of stuff I've been buying from the company that made the laser, the same kind of stuff that I've been buying on Amazon, but it's a little bit cheaper if you don't mind the weight. So I've got some things here I want to try out just to make sure they're pretty good. We got some wood coasters. I've tested these in another video, but we're going to go ahead and test these Temu ones. We've got the business cards in different colors. We've got some sheets of wood there. Got some cards of wood. Oh man, the feel of that wood, I don't know, something about it gets my skin. Gave me goosebumps. And then we have some vinyl here. We'll obviously take the protective coating off and we'll try etching some stuff into it, and we'll try cutting through it. Now, mind you, this is really thin. It's not the thick stuff, but there's plenty of applications for this. So yeah, let's check some of this stuff out. Oh, also, there is a slate coaster that I forgot to get out. I'll have that. We'll show that in the test. Sorry I didn't have it out here in the beginning. Yeah, here's the slate coaster. All right, let's do some tests on this. I'm going to use the same image for everything just to keep things nice and consistent. And yeah, let's get that going. We've got everything done now. Let's start with the cards. So on this one, I did a negative of the image, and that's why it has this white field. I just didn't want to go in and edit it. It was just for a demonstration, but you can see these cards did really well. The rose gold one, I think this image was just a little too detailed for. It's still a high quality card. It's just maybe not the best image for this color and for the settings I used, etc. That's the laser's fault and my fault, not necessarily the material's fault. Moving on to this piece of basswood. As you can see, it cleanly cut it out. And then full focus. You've got the very detailed image there. And you've got a nice edge that's burnt, and in the back, you know, this is just from the cutting stand transfer from other materials. If you were worried about that, you could set it on a piece of metal or something that you clean down with like isopropyl. This much thinner little card here, it's probably a third of the thickness of the last one. Same deal though, good clean cut. And, you know, you got a lot of the detail and you can kind of feel the texture. And much cleaner on the back because I cleaned the thing. Let's move on to the wood coasters. So you will get some natural variations here, like where there was this this knot in the wood. It did do a little bit darker pattern. That's wood, man. Wood's gonna be like that. So you can see on this one it's better, but then I have this one off center because I was just kind of in a hurry. Again, that's my fault, not the material's fault. But these coasters come out really nice. You put a little stain on that, that'd look great. This is my first attempt on the acrylic. It did come out yellow. That's a power setting issue. I haven't experimented with this material enough, but you get the idea. It does nice clean lines. It worked out great. I just have to probably bring the power of the laser down and maybe speed up the duration so it's more white. That's my fault. I just burned it a little. Then I also tried cutting out from the acrylic. So we just have this little pumpkin guy. I did do a ghost on a different piece, but I had it too hot. It doesn't want to focus because it's shiny. I got a little hot and it kind of scorched the material. You can see it a little there. Again, that's a laser setting. I just need to play with it some. With the pumpkin, I dialed it down some and sped up the speed of the laser. Oh, come on, focus. Well, he just doesn't want to focus. There we go. So it looks much better. And last but not least, the stone coaster. It's hard to get the detail because of my light. There we go. But it came out beautiful. This is only my second time doing a coaster. First time I just did my test pattern on to get an idea. So I could probably make this look even better. It just doesn't want to focus very well. But you can actually feel this texture. That whole thing has a feel to it. These materials from Temu, as far as I can tell, they're virtually identical, if not identical, to the ones that are being sold by the laser manufacturer. Same kind of stuff on Amazon. You just have someone reselling it for a profit. So yeah, if you have an engraving laser, a cutting laser, marking laser, my laser is a 2-watt infrared diode and a 10-watt blue, or a 10-watt blue diode and a 2-watt infrared laser. It's also a diode, but it works great. This was the 2-watt IR. You know, some of the wood is the blue, etc. Absolutely. I am going to buy more of these coasters on Temu because I'm really satisfied how that turned out, and they are a fraction of the cost that they are on Amazon. Same for the cards. Where did I put the cards? You have the two different kinds. These are the real thin ones. They're still metal, but they bend. These are more like a actual credit card. They bend, but they're much thicker. I really like these. I need to experiment with this pink. I did do the negative on the back, but I forgot to preheat my diode, so it faded. That is not the material's fault. That is me forgetting to change the setting on the laser. So I flipped it over and tried it a different way. Again, I think I should have preheated the laser a little, but you get it. You'll figure it out. These are cheap enough that I don't mind experimenting. Anyway, that's it. There's a link to Temu in the description. Yeah, this is definitely a good use for Temu craft stuff. I will see you in the next video.